Hey creative weirdos, welcome back. Today, we're diving into how to get those high-end home decor looks without the high-end price tags. We'll compare designer pieces with their budget-friendly dupes, covering lighting, bedding, vases, tiles, and even that viral bouclé furniture. Ready to save thousands and still get that designer look? Let's jump in. Let's start with lighting. Nothing transforms a room faster than a statement pendant or chandelier. Lighting is often called the jewelry of the home, and for good reason. It's the first thing people notice when they walk in, and it sets the entire mood of your space. Whether you're aiming for cozy and inviting or bold and dramatic, the right fixture can instantly elevate your room's style. Designer fixtures can cost up to $2,000, sometimes even more for custom or imported pieces. These high-end lights are often seen in magazines and luxury homes, but the price tag can be a major barrier for most of us. The good news? I found lookalikes for a fraction of the price, and they deliver a similar wow factor without breaking the bank. Take the iconic globe pendant, for example. The $80 dupe looks nearly identical to the high-end version once installed. When you see them side by side, it's honestly hard to tell which is which unless you're really scrutinizing the details. The shape, the glow, and the overall vibe are almost a perfect match. The main difference? Materials. Designer versions use real brass or thick, hand-blown glass, which gives them a certain heft and richness. Dupes, on the other hand, often use lighter metals or acrylic to keep costs down. You might notice the difference if you touch them, but visually, especially from a distance, it's surprisingly subtle. Unless you're up close, the visual difference is minimal, though the weight is noticeable during installation. The designer piece feels solid and substantial, while the dupe is much lighter and easier to handle. This can actually be a bonus if you're installing it yourself, since it's less cumbersome to work with. Longevity is another factor. Designer fixtures can last decades, sometimes even becoming family heirlooms passed down through generations. The craftsmanship and quality materials mean they age beautifully. Dupes might need replacing sooner, especially if they're in high-traffic areas or exposed to a lot of wear and tear. But they're perfect for quick updates, or if you like to change your style often. But for a tenth of the price, it's a fair trade-off. You can refresh your space without the guilt of a huge investment, and if you decide to redecorate in a few years, you won't feel bad about swapping it out for something new. I also tested a Sputnik chandelier dupe, $200 versus $200. The vibe is spot on, and it instantly became the focal point of the room. The finish is a bit less rich and the metal isn't quite as polished, but once it's up and the bulbs are glowing, it's hard to notice the difference unless you're really looking for it. Pro tip: always check the wiring and hardware on dupes and upgrade if needed for safety. Sometimes the included parts aren't as robust as those on designer fixtures, so it's worth spending a little extra to ensure everything is secure and up to code, especially if you're installing a heavy or complex light. For rentals or quick updates, lighting dupes are a win. They let you personalize your space and make it feel like home, even if you're not planning to stay forever. Plus, you can take them with you when you move. If you want an heirloom piece, splurge on the original. There's something special about owning a fixture that's built to last and can be passed down, especially if you're investing in your forever home or a space you truly love. Either way, your space will look designer chic for less. The right lighting can completely transform a room, making it feel more expensive and thoughtfully designed, no matter your budget. Which would you pick? Luxury or look-alike? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts and seeing which style you gravitate toward. Are you a fan of saving, or do you believe in splurging for the real deal? Now, let's move on to our next decor dupe. Stay tuned for more ways to get the designer look for less. Next up, let's talk about decorative vases. Whether you're styling a coffee table, bookshelf, or entryway, a beautiful vase can instantly elevate your space. But when it comes to shopping for these statement pieces, the price difference between designer stores and budget-friendly retailers can be pretty shocking. Those chunky ceramics from Pottery Barn and CB2 are everywhere right now, and for good reason. They're timeless, sculptural, and add a touch of luxury to any room. But let's be real, the price tags can sting, with some vases costing upwards of $100 or even $200 for a single piece. Here's the good news. I found some incredible dupes for as low as $15. When you put them side by side with the designer versions, the shapes, glazes, and even the colors are almost identical. It's honestly hard to tell them apart unless you're really looking closely. The main difference comes down to the details. Designer vases tend to be heavier, with a more refined finish and perfectly smooth glazes. The dupes, on the other hand, can be lighter and sometimes have minor imperfections in the glaze or texture. But unless you're picking them up or inspecting them up close, these differences are barely noticeable. If you're planning to display tall branches or heavy floral arrangements, the weight of the designer version definitely helps keep everything stable. But for most everyday uses, like holding a few stems or just sitting pretty on a shelf, the dupe works perfectly and looks just as stylish. Here's another bonus. For the price of one designer vase, you can buy several dupes and create a whole collection. This is perfect if you love to mix and match different shapes and sizes, or if you want to style multiple rooms without breaking the bank. You can even experiment with different arrangements and swap them out seasonally. Especially with minimalist decor, it's all about the silhouette and the overall vibe. Most guests won't notice if your vase is a high-end designer piece or a savvy dupe. They'll just see a chic, understated accent that ties the room together. Of course, if you want a tactile, centerpiece-worthy vase that feels substantial and luxurious, it might be worth splurging on the real deal. There's something special about the weight and finish of a designer piece. But if you're after the look and want to save, dupes totally deliver. No one will know unless they pick it up. So, what do you think? Are you team designer or team dupe when it comes to vases? Do you splurge for the quality, or do you love finding a great bargain that looks just as good? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you're loving these affordable finds, stick around, because we're just getting started with the best home decor dupes out there. Let's talk bedding, the ultimate cozy upgrade. High-end linen sets can cost $400 plus, but budget-friendly linen look sets look nearly identical once on the bed. The main difference is touch designer linen is softer and gets better with every wash, while dupes can feel rougher at first. Some dupes use more cotton, making them less breathable. True linen is durable and softens over time. Budget blends might pill or fade faster. For guest rooms or seasonal refreshes, dupes are perfect. Stone-washed cotton blends are a great alternative. Soft, affordable, and easy to care for. Mix and match colors and textures for a designer look at a fraction of the price. For everyday luxury, splurge. For style updates, go dupe. Which bedding would you choose? Let's move on. Now let's talk flooring and wall finishes. Travertine is everywhere, but real stone is pricey. Porcelain travertine-look tiles are a game-changer installed. They look almost identical to the real thing. Real travertine has unique texture and coolness, while porcelain is smoother and more uniform. Porcelain is more durable, less porous, and easier to maintain, perfect for busy homes. The only downside, printed patterns can repeat, so mix up your layout. Porcelain tiles cost a fraction of real stone and are easier to install. For bathrooms, kitchens, or laundry rooms, dupes are a dream. For a one-of-a-kind feature wall, splurge on real stone. Which would you choose for your dream reno? Last but not least, bouclé furniture. This cozy textured fabric has taken the design world by storm, popping up in every stylish home and magazine spread. Bouclé's signature nubby texture and cloud-like softness make it a favorite for anyone seeking both comfort and a touch of modern luxury. But with so many options out there, how do you choose between a designer original and a more affordable dupe? Those cloud-like chairs are everywhere, but originals can cost $1,500 or even more. The price tag can be a shock, but you're paying for craftsmanship, premium materials, and a name that's synonymous with luxury. I tested budget-friendly bouclé dupes, and honestly, the resemblance is shocking. At first glance, it's hard to tell them apart. Both look chic and inviting, perfect for elevating any space. Designer versions use wool blends for a softer, denser feel. The fabric is plush, warm, and has a subtle sheen that catches the light beautifully. You can really feel the difference when you run your hand over it. Dupes use polyester, which can be scratchier and may pill over time. While they look similar, the texture is a bit rougher, and the fabric might not age as gracefully, especially in high-traffic areas. High-end chairs are sturdier, with solid frames and tailored upholstery. You'll notice the weight and the attention to detail in every seam and curve. These are pieces built to last for years, even decades. Dupes can be lighter and less durable. Over time, you might see sagging cushions or wobbly legs, especially if the chair gets a lot of use. Both are comfy, but the designer chair hugs you better and lasts longer. It's the kind of seat you sink into after a long day, knowing it'll support you for years to come. Dupes are perfect for experimenting with trends or staging a home. If you love to refresh your decor often, a dupe lets you do it without breaking the bank. Polyester dupes are easier to clean, great for pets or kids. Spills and stains wipe away quickly, making them a practical choice for busy households. For a Pinterest-perfect look on a budget, go dupe. You'll get the style you want without the hefty investment. For daily use and longevity, splurge. The comfort, durability, and timeless style of a designer piece can truly elevate your home. Would you go designer or dupe? It all comes down to your lifestyle, budget, and how you want your space to feel. Let's wrap up with some final tips. No matter which you choose, remember to test the chair in person if you can. Check return policies, and always read reviews. Happy decorating! That's it. My top 5 home decor dupes that look almost identical to their designer inspirations. Which dupe was your favorite? Share your finds and tips in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more home decor hacks. Until next time, keep creating and remember, your home should make you smile, no matter your budget.